Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some interesting new details to go over for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Let me know what DLC pack you're looking forward to more, the Teal Mask or the Indigo Disc. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we have this tweet here by Light, who found a really interesting comment on the Pokemon website regarding the new legendary Pokemon for the Generation 9 DLC. So we have him here tweeting out saying, the Pokemon company said that we will encounter Ogerpon, but Terrapagos will just appear. This makes me think that we will be a friend of Terrapagos, as happened with Koraidon and Miraidon, and they will join our party without encountering it. This will not be the first time we have to manage with a baby, so probably this Terrapagos is one. Do you want to have more than one form, as happened with Cosmog? So, yeah, basically they're just saying here that the way the text is kind of worded, it says that we're going to encounter Ogerpon, so basically like battle with it. However, though, it does say that Terrapagos will appear in the second DLC. So yeah, potentially Terrapagos just appears and has like a baby form, and then yeah, maybe it evolves into this other form or something. I mean, when you look at this, it doesn't look evil at all. It looks like a very, very cutesy like third legendary. Doesn't look like it'd ever harm a fly. So I feel like this could potentially be some sort of baby form, and then it could evolve into an even bigger kind of version of it, or maybe there is a baby form that evolves into this, or like I don't know, just turns into this or whatever. But I thought that was quite an interesting wording on the Pokemon website. Of course, it could just mean nothing. It could just be the way they worded it. But yeah, it looks like from what is said that we encounter Ogerpon within a battle, but then we just come across Terrapagos and it just appears. But either way, let me know your thoughts on that. Moving on, we have this from Lutu, who actually found quite a funny change in the most recent update for Scarlet and Violet. So of course, with the 1.2.0 update patch for the Generation 9 games, we got a ton of different things, and one of them was this, which again, not really many people noticed apart from Lutu. And it says, he says they fixed the dev menu for the TM preview in the new Scarlet and Violet update. So basically, in the 1.10 update, because you can't really tell the difference here, there's basically text on the Delibird kind of image, and then the new update, they kind of got rid of that. So they're making changes to these like really minuscule things that, you know, I didn't even notice playing through the game. Yet they're not kind of sorting out like lag issues and stuff. I just thought it was quite funny. Notice that this is the moment the game released, and don't think I talked about it anywhere, so good on them for catching it. As you can see, there is just like a little bit of text on the image there. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, they've basically just like changed the coloration and stuff, but as you can see, there's a ton of text on this. So yeah, they basically just got rid of all of that for in the update patch for the Delibird image. I don't know if this was just the only one or there was more, but yeah, things like this that people barely see, they do change, but they don't change the big issues that we've got in the DLC. Because my game's still lagging since the DLC update. I don't know about you, DLC update, the update patch. I'm still lagging like hell. So yeah, don't know. But either way, let's move on to this. So this was posted by CenturyLeaks. Now, if you didn't see my video going over all the Pokemon that got data mined, all the returning Pokemon in the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc, yeah, basically all the Pokemon got data mined, all the ones that are going to be in the DLC. And then this is basically what was tweeted out by Macchio and J Roses, and saying, if we consider the list of Pokemon that should be available soon in Scarlet and Violet with DLC and via home, these 15 Pokemon are the only ones left and not available on the Switch. Unova and Samurott should be available thanks to Hisuian form. That should be transferable via home. That is true. Like, we've already seen the confirmation of that. Oshawott and Duat are available in Legends. Snivy and Tepig line are not available in any Switch game. They are all Gen 5 Pokemon. Black and White remake soon, except Furfrou. So yeah, these are all the Pokemon that have still yet to be on the Switch. So we have Snivy, well, the Snivy line, and then the Tepig line, because of course Oshawott was in Legends Arceus, and now Oshawott's also going to be in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We also have Watchog as well, that evolution line, which again, I'm not a massive, I quite like Patrat, but Watchog I absolutely hate, so like I'm not really too bothered that hasn't been on. And then of course the monkeys as well, the different Simmies. Now a lot of people do dislike these Pokemon, Simisage, Simipour, and whatnot, but I really like Simisage. I feel like Simisage has got a really cool design. I'm not a fan of the other two, Simipour and Simisage. But, no, Simisear and Simipour, but Simisage I do really like. But either way, the Elemental Monkeys have not been on the Switch yet. And then there's also Furfrou as well. There were a few others that also weren't on the Switch. I think like Minior, the Toucannon line, I think Zeb Striker as well. There's quite a few other Pokemon that weren't available on the Switch yet that are going to be available in the DLC, but these are the only ones that are not going to be available on the Switch. And if like leaks and stuff are correct, which again they're most likely going to be, we're going to be getting a new Switch console, or the Switch successor, like next year or like this year or whatever. So it seems that these Pokemon will never be on the Switch, and they're just going to be on the Switch update or the new Switch console. So again, they're probably going to do a Gen 5 remake around the time that drops, or in the near future, which of course all these Pokemon will be in, barring Furfrou. It could end up being Furfrou just the only Pokemon that's not on the Switch. I kind of understand why, because of all like the haircuts and stuff. Not really sure why all the other Pokemon aren't. I think it was really weird that all the starter Pokemon are most likely going to be in the DLC, barring the Snivy and Tepig line. It makes no sense to me at all. But yeah, either way, these are the only Pokemon that have never been available on the Switch, which again, really, really unfortunate. Moving on, we also have this post from Soul Silverart that I thought was quite interesting. So he says here, it's possible that Ogerpon is the original Pokemon version of Momotaro. It's clear that a similar tale of Momotaro has already occurred before the Teal Mask DLC plot. These masks are a point of interest. I hope Ogerpon's true face doesn't look like this, basically this one here that he's talking about, and I don't think it will. I think humans have this tale about Ogerpon being evil, and maybe it once was, so they have depicted it as ugly and evil in the masks and silhouette, but I think that behind the mask it'll be cute and harmless. Just look at its one eye we see peeking around the mask. Again, it gives me kind of like Mimikyu vibes from this. I don't know, that's just the way I kind of see it. I'm sure we will see what's behind it. We might actually not see what's behind its mask, but, you know, hopefully we do. And then he goes on to say, nor does it have a golden horns or human-like arms. It may be mischievous, and humans have misjudged it because of that. Or we have the full-on Majora's Mask situation happening, and the mask is influencing it to be evil, which could be a really cool thing, because, again, it seems that masks do play quite a prominent part in the DLC. So yeah, maybe it is making the Pokemon evil or something. If it's the original hero, Momotaro, taken over by this terrestrial mask, this makes sense. Maybe the masks, yeah, instead of like Terra hats, you have Terra masks in the DLC, and that's what give Pokemon the new Terra forms. That could be a really cool idea. Or maybe it's the Momotaro Pokemon who slayed the original Oni King ago, but it's changed now and become careless and sinister itself. Of course, these are all just a few first theories I have on the matter. While we're on the topic of the masks, on the other hand, I really hope the 3 hero Pokemon end up looking just like these masks. I would like them all so much more. If you look at the Pikachu and Eevee masks, you'll see that they look exactly like them, so... I've lost where I was. Should be, yeah, so this should be true about the other Pokemon here. Also, I wouldn't be surprised to find out that 3 hero Pokemon actually end up being the true villains, turning this entire tale upside down. I also hope Okidogi is short like its silhouette is. And then also, Soul Silverart saying, when you first look at Ogerpon and I hear its name, you think menacing and sinister, but I just cannot accept that. It will be a dark type. This thread was inspired by my previous tweet and making sense of it not being a dark type, but I forgot to attach this tweet, so I'm adding it here. Check it out. I think they're all going to be dark type. When you look at all of them, I think they're all going to be dark type, and then just have like a different type with them or something like that. Moving on, we also have this as well. I never really spoke about this, but of course pretty much everybody's seen it now. But yeah, there's actually a reference to the Teal Mask found in this location, coincidentally, where we can change the Terra type of the Pokemon. So that's quite interesting. So yeah, if you go to the location where you can change your Terra type, again, like the restaurant, on the window there is an image or a poster of the Teal Mask. So potentially it could be something to do with the masks that do change Terra types, and they could become in like Terra forms or something like that. Just quite interesting that the poster about the Teal Mask is on the location where we do change Terra types. So that's really cool. That's all the DLC stuff. Also this, I just wanted to quickly go over. I thought this was really interesting. Posted by PokeExperto saying, a new species of cockroach discovered in Singapore has been named Nocticola pheromosa. This is a possible reference to the Ultra Beast pheromosa, a Pokemon that is quite similar to the insect. We have requested confirmation. It says, update, the researchers have answered our question about the name of the new cockroach. They decided to use the name Ultra Beast pheromosa as they share several characteristics: delicate and slender morphology, elongated appendages, subdued coloration, and agile movements, among others. So yeah, there's a cockroach out there now that's real that has been named after Pheromosa. So I thought that was quite cool, quite an interesting thing there. I think there's also something named after Pikachu as well. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it's like a certain type of electricity or something. I don't know. I remember something being also named after Pikachu. Anyway, going off topic, that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on everything that we covered in today's video. What are your thoughts on the Terrapagos thing? Do you think that we will just, do you think it would just appear or what? And then also, what are your thoughts on like the Snivy situation and the Tepig situation? These Pokemon, I mean, I'm a massive fan of Simisage and the Snivy line, so yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that they're not on the Switch, but either way, that's going to be everything from me. Like I say, if you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.